cheesecake, you are using trans fat vegetable oil that's like outlawed by the FDA. I was just like enjoying a delicious piece of this cake and then looked at the ingredients and found out I was eating poison. The partially hydrogenated vegetable oil that you use in your cheesecake is like banned by the FDA. So essentially this is like delicious poison that I was just eating.
Because my artery clog, I didn't know if I was gonna fall victim.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you guys knew. I just like trusted because it was local. Now I've like risked my arteries and like my entire being over this delicious poison.
But I mean, it is linked to tens of thousands of heart attacks, fatal heart attacks.
I like was just like, oh, it's local, and then I read the ingredients and I was like, oh my god, I'm eating poison. So I just needed to like let you guys know that.
It's at the Heart Association.
It's on like the Heart Association's website, and like the FDA, it's like officially banned as of June. Like they won't even be able to use it anymore. So.
But it'll be a good thing to blog about once you switch.
Thank you, bye.
Definitely. Okay.
She's gonna get a hold of the owners right away.
Holy Shazam! I'm so glad you made that food safety inquisition there. Almost like holy, you know, like as your first. This is the first time that this has happened to you as a consumer, where you were duped into trans fats. Look at that. There's no warning on that.
I go to the botanical
There's
gardens,
no
I stop
Surgeon General warning.
And get this
And this,
cheesecake.
they must be using like Alpine or Sweet X for the icing.
Imagine
Partially
how much
hydrogenated.
Butterfly
And see that?
launch would be if I wasn't adulterated on trans fats. Every time I've seen the butterflies be released, I've had adulterated arteries, trans fat clogging, because I go there every time.
Oh, to Little Italy. Okay.
On the way to the botanical gardens every time I stop at Corbos.
Oh, hon.
I've been eating poison
Just
for
get
so
over here. And
long.
like, we've been talking about this at the grocery store, at the Duncan Hines, at the grocery stores, and the pastries at the gas stations.
I didn't know the local Dagos were trying to poison us.
What do you have to say to the Surgeon General right now about allowing this to be unlabeled duping hazard and to the corporate entities?
Maybe we should have known by these handmade original cheesecake stickers.
People are flying blind. The people most at risk are the ones who are already clogged up and have already become a fan of these and are late finding out. And the later they are finding out, the stronger the plaque buildup gets to be in their flipping blood veins. So, flipping, you don't have to understand everything about the science to start to get active. This is bona fide, okay? But the diseases it's linked to are Alzheimer's, strokes, arteriosclerosis, endothelial dysfunction. I think it's part of ADHD, and I would imagine it is because it can either get deposited in your arteries or in your brain cells. So beware. Actonfats.com. We're not down with that. Not that trans fat. Rid the adulterated oil. Check out the various scandals related to the service of this adulterated oil from ADM. The donut disaster has been widespread, and we're asking Queen Latifah to work with Popeyes, okay? To make sure they're out of trans fats. Mwah. We're not down with Duncan Hines, do you surmise?
Or Corbos Little Italy. Cleveland.
What, WTF? This is This is going on
This is not Cleveland. This is not Clee. Let's start
oh my gosh.
This is not Clee.
This is not. Where's our Clee hates trans fats? So what can you do to replenish, to repair?
Where is my
Well, there's all sorts of things. But, inflammatory illness. That's a main thing. Look up the NBC report on Dr. Brandt's research. Dr. Brandt, who did the New York research, finding how many millions were saved on cardiovascular and stroke disease care when trans fats were rid in New York boroughs. NBC reported it causes 3 inflammation markers to go up, one of which is C-reactive protein. There's a couple others, but so as anti-inflammatory, look up anti-inflammatory superfoods and a whole food vegan diet, and you will be set to like stabilize your shit. Just don't put any more trans fats inside you. Partially hydrogenated.
There's no trans
This is what we're gonna be
fats in
doing
there.
for self-care Saturday. Is gonna look more like this next time, with maybe some good oils, sauces and stuff.
It's only coconut oil.
I'm gonna be the sauce. The sauce king, the queen of sauce. The kings and queens need to open up to defend trans rights. It's not a hegemonic masculine thing to hate on chicks that you see as transitioning to dudes and that are fucking, and you have some kind of problem with it because you're a hegemonic masculinist who doesn't think chicks should be able to be dudes and fucking... When usually it's something, it's like, that is, like, better that they figure out than, like, not go in one direction or the other. There's only 2 directions you can go in with these transiting, so it's not like, it's more like people need to get decisive about who they are and not, like, be trying to manipulate the rest of society into, like... something perverted or something like that. That's my view, and like with the fucking defend the trans troops. Alright, defend the trans troops, not the trans fats. We know where the real healthcare savings are, which is...
Shame on you, Corbos, Little Italy.
This is Cleveland are duped. You're gonna have standing now in the food safety class action.
Little Italy with a sign right now and protest Corbos outside. Damn your delicious cheesecake. That's my sign to say.
Alright, dearest. Talk to you soon.